Okay, let's talk about something you've probably wondered about. Have you ever been cooking, maybe boiling pasta, and a blast of steam from the pot hits your hand, and you think, wow, that hurt way more than it should have? You're not crazy. It's a real thing. So today, we're going to uncover the hidden science behind why steam is just so much nastier than boiling water.
And here's the big puzzle, right? If you stick a thermometer in a pot of boiling water, it reads 100 degrees Celsius or 212 Fahrenheit. If you could measure the steam coming right off it, guess what? Same temperature. So they should do the same damage, but they absolutely don't. Anyone who's felt both knows there's a huge difference. So what is going on here?
And this really is a painful paradox, isn't it? It feels wrong, but it's totally scientifically true that steam is way more dangerous. So let's pop the hood and unpack exactly what's happening at the molecular level.
So get this, the secret isn't the temperature at all. We already know that's the same. The real culprit, the reason for all that extra pain, is a massive amount of hidden energy that steam is carrying around, energy that boiling water just doesn't have.
This brings us right to the heart of it all, this hidden energy. You can think of it as the secret ingredient, the turbocharger that turns regular hot water into something far, far more powerful.
Now, the sciencey name for this is latent heat of vaporization. And that word, latent, is key. It just means hidden. It's all the extra energy you have to pump into a liquid to force it to become a gas. And here's the wild part. All that energy goes in without the temperature changing 1 single degree.
Let's just walk through it. Imagine you've got water that's already boiling away at 100 degrees. To turn that water into steam, you have to keep heating it, right? Your stove keeps pumping in energy. That energy gets soaked up by the water molecules, giving them the kick they need to break free and become a gas. And the result? You get steam that's still at 100 degrees, but it's now secretly supercharged with all that extra latent heat.
Okay, so steam is carrying this hidden energy. So what? How does that actually make the burn worse? Well, let's set up a little showdown and see what happens the exact moment that boiling water and steam touch your skin. And here's where it all comes together. When boiling water hits you, it's pretty straightforward. It just transfers its heat to your cooler skin. One step, simple. But steam? Oh, steam is way more complicated. The second it touches you, it instantly condenses back into liquid water. And in that moment, it releases all of that hidden latent heat it was storing. Then, that brand new droplet of 100-degree water transfers its own heat. It's a two-stage attack.
The best way to think about it is like this. Boiling water gives you a single jab of heat. But steam? Steam hits you with a brutal 1-2 punch. First comes the big release of latent heat, and it's immediately followed by the normal heat from the hot water it just became.
So, let's talk about what this really means, the damage. All of that extra energy has to go somewhere, and unfortunately, somewhere is directly into your skin cells. And as you can imagine, that causes a whole lot more destruction.
And I mean, just look at this chart. This really says it all. The total amount of energy that steam dumps into your skin isn't just a little more than boiling water. It's staggeringly higher. We're talking about a completely different league of energy transfer. It's not even a fair fight.
And the result of that massive energy dump? Well, it's exactly what you'd expect. The tissue damage is way more severe. The burn doesn't just sit on the surface. That extra energy literally pushes the heat deeper into your skin, causing a much more serious injury. Bottom line, it's just a significantly more dangerous burn.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of science here. If you remember only one thing from all of this, let it be this next point. This is the whole story in a nutshell.
It really just comes down to this. Steam is worse because it unloads that extra, hidden, latent heat the very instant it condenses on you. That's the secret. It's a double dose of energy, and that's why it's so much more dangerous than boiling water at the exact same temperature.
And that kind of leaves you with a final thought, doesn't it? This whole idea of latent heat isn't just in your teapot. It's what powers massive hurricanes, and it's how your air conditioner works. It makes you wonder, what other totally normal, everyday things have some incredible hidden science just waiting to be unpacked? Something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.